We dug for months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. A modded Darkest Dungeon, playing with the LUNM mod and a few class mods. Alright, I think I was mentioning how I was going to spend the weekend working on making all the AI changes and so on, and I didn't do any of it. This weekend was kind of busy. I had a baptism to go to for my godson, and also a lot of work to do around the house. So I ended up not recording Darkest Dungeon or even working on it whatsoever. There was a bunch of other stuff that had to get done, unfortunately. This week at work's also going to be busy. So when this gets uploaded, probably this Wednesday, I still might not have worked on a whole lot of any LUNM-related things. Fear not, there will be a bunch of changes, hopefully soon, before I get too in-depth of this, with this estate, because I definitely want to be in testing things for LUNM version 3. I did make one alteration, and I'm not sure if I should carry into LUNM version 2, but I'm tempted to. And we can show it off by going to the stagecoach. And it is that Red Hook has made it very easy to add additional slots to places. So behold, we now have a new prerequisite here. We can go ahead and unlock this, which will give you 3 additional spots in your roster, bringing you to a total of 37. And that will be just in case you grab a handful of class mods, similar to what I have done. It is the most expensive of all of them, obviously, further along, and we will see that later on as we get to that level. Okay, now let's, that's all the LUNM stuff. Let's go ahead now and do town things. So I already have, I already have a group, that's kind of a weird way to talk, set up. And I don't remember where we're going with this group, is the thing. Where are we going? It looks like a boss mission to me. It looks like a boss mission to me. If this is going to be a boss mission, where am I going with it? We can go after the incolate flesh, and we have the hag here as well. I'm thinking of, this is going to be very tricky, honestly. And the incolate flesh, I think, has good blight resistance, but we should probably go after it. We have healers, I have people who can cure us. Yeah, I think we'll go after the incolate flesh in order to just defeat another boss. I like defeating almost all the rank 1 bosses very early on in the game, in particular because in LUNM, they give you 2 sets of heirlooms, which is going to be actually kind of important. I wouldn't mind having holy orders either. That's actually a really phenomenal trinket, and the money will be helpful too. So, alternatively, we could go after the courtyard. I forgot all about that, but forgot all about the courtyard quest here. And, well, I'm sorry, not the courtyard, the farmstead. Could go after the farmstead. Oh, this other guys are very nice as well, but I think we will go after another boss. Sure, we'll go after this boss here in the Warrens. Okay, so since I'm going after the boss, first, what trinkets are available? Oh, Medal of Skill, tempting. But I don't want it this early in the game. It's early in the game, I don't want any bonus experience. This is good for later on in the game if I'm trying to level lower level heroes up. And we already have a handkerchief for our adorable librarians, so we don't need another one of them. Alright, so let's instead be treating diseases, people who are diseased. So we gotta cure the fits. Can I make this cheaper to do? I try to create extra diseases, but I don't need that, so we will just cure the fits. Deason gained Curious, that mission. I'll hold off putting him for disease treatment at the moment. I want to see who else might need quirk. Oh, quirk removal. If I'm going after the boss, Tim, it might be best to take Valkyria and Malice with you. She doesn't have any stress, and she's a Warren Scrounger and a Tactician. This would also mean that I wasn't planning on doing the boss with this group, or I would have definitely taken Valkyria. She'll earn 4 experience, which is not enough to level her. I think this group was probably going after it here, wasn't it? For the padlock. Yeah, I think this group was going after the padlock. Unholy Slayer. That's probably why. Yes, it definitely was, because of Ruins Explorer. That's right. That's right. Stun and Blight skill, both of which I'm using often on you, Destruction. Alright, change of plan. We will go after the ruins instead. Alright, since now I have that as what I want to do, I think we will spend this huge amount of money we have to lock a... Oh. Well, I actually should be treating negative quirks. It's very important to do so. Grimolt. Why don't we send you in here, and you will treat Winded and lock Cove Explorer. And then what? We should constantly be looking to treat negative quirks if possible. If you treat Deezen's disease, you should treat someone else's negative quirk. Preferably one that's not locked. Magnus, you'll go in here and we'll get rid of Mrs. the Spot and we'll lock... Both of these are good on a man-at-arms. I think we'll lock Slugger, though. We have plenty of money from all the Trapezians we've been bringing back. This also means that Deezen, we're going to treat your disease. Or we could actually get you in for stress recovery instead. Let's toss you in someplace for stress recovery. Where do you want to go? Who has the... Oh... Drinking will be fine, Tim. Okay, so with that done, that's all of the... that's all the curing... That's all the treatment and stress recovery I need to do. No one else... Well, Grimbolt has stress, but we're treating some of his quirks. So let's level up Dr. Ganola's skills that I plan on using with her. Since we're spending a lot of time in this location, the ruins, and Dr. Ganola has Ruins Explorer, we're not going to be taking Incision on her. Instead, we're going to grab, I think, Noxious Blast? And let's at least... Oh, well, let's also level that. We'll take the stun. I want the... Battlefield Medicine's not that useful in the ruins, Tim. There's not much that actually blights or bleeds you there. We'll grab Emboldening Vapors. Is there a lot of stuff that stuns you in here, Tim? Yes, there are maggots. In a very weird twist of fate, we're not going to use Battlefield Medicine. Not to start, at least. But you know what? We'll level that anyway. It's a useful skill to have. Just in case we begin taking a ton of damage. Dr. Ganola, what can we do over here for you? We need to get ready to take level 3 skills. As much as I would like to make this cheaper, I really think that these are better suited preparing, and we have money to spend. So we're going to grab Armor Smithing up a... Oh, no, Weapon Smithing up a rank. I view Weapon Smithing and Armor, the armor choice, very similar to how I view upgrading units in a real-time strategy. At all times, you want your forces basically doing damage, and you don't want them getting hit. So every time you upgrade your weapons, I view that as slightly more important than increasing your armor. But you don't want to step into level 3 dungeons without both of them upgraded.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
And furthermore, we'll spend a little more money to get the Prevent a Nighttime Ambush on Sunny Sonic. And actually, that was quite a bit of money. That was $19,000. Treating all that. So maybe I don't need to remove the one Trapezian. Oh, Evil Mega Cookie has double vision. I'm gonna forget all about that when I send you out, Evil. Okay. Well, let's embark to the ruins for Bloody Stun Day. I don't have any other trinkets I want to move around. Is that correct? That is correct. Alright, we're overnighting, so we're going to be taking 20 food. We've got... How much stress do you have? 11? 17. We will grab some laudanum to start. We'll grab a third of it. Sorry, 3 of it. We'll want probably 2 more holy waters. 1 more key. 1 medicinal herb. 1, 2 shovels. Should be all we need in the ruins. Should be all we need. Let's grab another key, just in case. A museum coin. And a stack of torches. If I was really paranoid, I'd grab another shovel. We got really unlucky last time getting 3 blocks in that ruins, though. So, I think we'll be okay. We're not fighting a boss this time either, so I can always maybe abandon the quest if it looks really bad. Bandages? There's brigands, but they'd be the only thing we'd encounter in here. So no, I think we're good. Let's head out. Yeah, couldn't remember what I was going after, but basically off-screen, once I'm done recording, I take a look at all the quests and assemble a group. This way I don't have to spend even more time trying to figure out what I'm doing on screen. I thought about cutting out all the in-town stuff, but I think there are some people that like watching it and seeing what decisions I'm making.
There is power in symbols. Collect the scattered scraps of faith and give comfort to the masses.
Oh, this is a like All Souls Day related quest. Also, I noticed, Raphael Perry, that you feel as I feel. You feel a little guilty when it comes to stacking items, but Corey Jackson's like, no, keep them stacked. That makes a lot of sense, and I like them stacked. I guess we'll talk about that really quick. I had the items stack, quest items, because ages ago, during beta, there was no reason why you would ever want to do any of these quests. And only sometime after the game had been released did Red Hook key town events after doing certain quests. Normally that was not the case. Even once the game was out, it happened like maybe 6-7 months after release, I think, is when the town events, some of them occurred as we were doing quests. So I never went back to rebalance it when it comes to stacking items. We'll take a look and see what All Souls Day does, because I can have some items stack and others not stack as well. But Corey, I am feeling really guilty about some of these rewards. Some of these town events are simply amazing to get them. And I think this one is everything in town is free. Which, if that's true, I gotta have whatever the items we're bringing back here stack. I'm sorry, not stack. That was only 25 gold. Bandits! Alright, bandits. Why don't we Disorienting Blast the Fusilier? That might pull him forward. It will at least... Oh, right! So remember that Disorienting Blast gets new abilities every time you level it. So now, in addition to its debuff, it actually puts a small blight effect on that person as well. But we missed. Ha! He missed as well. Oh, good God, 7 damage. I think that's the most he can do at this level. Let's stun the front one. We will try to bleed the Fusilier in the back. I can heal some of that damage, or I can try killing the Fusilier. I think we'll heal the damage and hope we go before the Fusilier goes. Let's try that Disorienting Blast again. Actually, we can kill him with someone else. Let's Disorienting Blast one of the cutthroats. Woo! The brigands, by the way, do extra damage with uppercut if the target is bleeding. Just a heads up. Let's actually attack the cutthroat. Ugh. This is awkward. We'll vomit on these two.
Impressive.
And then we'll actually stun the cutthroat. Oh, giving us some life back as well. Let us, you're not gonna die, try stunning the front one. I don't want to shape change this fight. We will attempt to Noxious Blast the front one. That will kill him if it sticks.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We'll heal the group. We're all taking some damage.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I don't want to end the combat yet. We'll use an Adrenaline Rush for that bonus buff and to heal some hit points. We do have a room up ahead of us which has a battle in it.
A momentary abatement.
We will use a... I could use Emboldening Vapors to give us that buff for the next room as well, but I don't want to take any more damage from this guy. We haven't been crit, which is actually... They don't... I mean, it's not like they have a 50% chance to crit, but I really don't want to take a crit. So we're going to try a Noxious Blast on this gentleman. We will... hit him. What the heck? We are missing a lot! Can we zap him?
Continually onslaught.
I swear like half our attacks have been misses.
Destroy them all.
He said when he activates, we'll use Adrenaline Rush again.
A death by inches.
We're just getting unlucky. That's really all it is. While your hit points are both hurt, we'll drink some laudanum. Remember that in LUM, laudanum heals H stress, lowers your hit points by 10%, and gives you 10% stress resistance buff for 8 rounds. You cannot drink a second if you're under the effect of the laudanum already. I have no idea why that is, but it totally works, and I really liked that it worked that way. Like, that was totally an accident, a side effect of me changing how laudanum worked.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
We can handle the Collector if it shows up as well. So I don't think we'll be in that much danger. Though now I'm looking at Battlefield Medicine, realizing that that would be really helpful if we do fight a Collector. You know what? We'll go with this. Oh no, Tim, you have your stun vial. You should leave that there. Nothing's gonna stun you. Except maggots. Tim. And maggots are something we encounter in this place. Keep what you've got at the moment. Get a Collector, you can beat the Collector. Okay, let's try to start by shuffling. Oh no, this isn't a shuffle, Tim. This doesn't shuffle till later. Alright, I still want that damage and speed debuff on him. He hurts a lot. Next, we'll go ahead and actually stun this one as well. I don't want him even shooting. We'll go ahead and vomit on them. Stacking that blight damage. Then I think we'll actually attack the Bone Rabble. We'll probably kill it.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
we will toss another disorienting blast on this Arbalist. Get his damage down. We will vomit to clear the corpse. We will attack the defender. The other one's dead when it activates. And we'll heal the group.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright, we'll use Absolution. We will get a Noxious Blast. Do I want that speed damage penalty? He doesn't do much damage anyway, not at this level. We'll use Noxious Blast. We will zap him. Does a little more damage. Oh, a lot more damage in our stun. Or it had the potential to do so.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Confessional. We'll leave it here at this moment, in case we have a battle in this room. We can then come out and use it on Dr. Granola. We're gonna go that way really quick, just to see what this fight is like. The maggots are, the spider is a trap. You want to kill the maggots first. They're not immune to blights, so we'll try that. They both went. We'll try to... Oh, we cannot stun the maggot, so we'll try stunning the spitter, or I could use Absolution. Let's stun. We will attack the maggot, which is fine. We have an excellent chance to kill it. Then we'll zap this one.
As the fiend falls,
I do not want to take a disease.
hope blossoms.
Just hoping to get the kill there.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We're not coming back this direction, so Dr. Granola... yeah, let's use the holy water. You have an extra key, Tim. We'll just use it just to use it. Just to get that little X mark down on him. I'm obsessed with that, everyone. I don't recommend you do it. If you know what interacts with curios, do it. I just do this because for some reason, I want every single curio marked with what it does or doesn't do on... Every inventory item marked with what it does and doesn't do on a curio. We could get unlucky and get a food check here. We did not. There's no reason to camp yet, Tim. You're still looking fine. I was thinking about putting out the light before I search this and then camping in the next room, but no, we'll keep pressing forward. There's our journal entry. Getting a lot of nice torches, which means that we can keep adventuring. There's no reason to stop at the moment. This might be one of the rare missions where we end without a whole lot of stress. We do have people who have level 2 skill, level 2, by the way, gear and skills, which is why this is as easy as it is, and it's still tough because we're missing a whole lot more than I thought we would be missing. Okay, who's... Oh. Oh, we don't have a lot of people that are good at this. Dr. Granola, we could have you try, Sagvani. Risky, but now you're healed all your stress. We want those. We don't need the anti-venom here. I suppose we can use the laudanum as well. Oof, multiple room battles. We might camp in this one. Do I want... Could this be a collector? I have a bad feeling about that fight. A very bad feeling about it. I'll want the ability to heal bleeds if that's the collector. Another cathedral. We don't need it, though. It can stay there. We'll risk a little bit of darkness. I plan on camping in this room to get our light back up. It'll also clear out an inventory slot from the firewood. Stun to start. Hopefully, these two, I won't have to worry about them for one round. We will try to stun the big one as well. Let's go ahead and attack the big one, actually. I will shape change here. And we'll eat the big one. We'll eat him again.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
We'll disorienting blast a cutthroat who hasn't gone to get a damage debuff on him. We will attack him with it if it bleeds. He's dead, I think. No, next round he dies. We'll heal the group. We'll shape change back into our human form. And we will vomit to clear the corpse. We will debuff the Fusilier. I don't really want to kill him. Let's use Adrenaline Rush in preparation for the room battle coming up. And heal the group.
A momentary abatement.
We're gonna kill him this round. Let's start with a Noxious Blast. He dies next round automatically. Adrenaline Rush. Yeah, it's over. We can use an Absolution to heal some of our stress. And let's kill him.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Emeralds are worth more than the jades are worth, so we'll take the emerald. Let's swap. We can't fight a collector in a room. Do I do it in the dark? Yes, because I want to replenish the light level. Oh, it's a lot of damage. We surprised them somehow. Let's start by trying to kill this bone soldier.
Annihilated.
I'm going to next try to stun the back two. Keep them from damaging us. We will stun the front one. Actually, no, let's zap the front one. Vomit to clear the corpse. Let's Disorienting Blast the Arbalist who hasn't gone. This will reduce his damage in case he decides to go before the rest of us. Kill the rabble.
Executed with impunity.
Vomit to clear the corpse. Heal our Plague Doctor. Let's attack. This one's gonna take 6. He will die. We'll attack the front one. Now I think he'll die as well. No. Well, next round he'll die. Heal the group.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
That was dumb.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I should have emboldening Vapors to get that buff on us in case we get in the... Oh, well, we're not going to nighttime ambush. I'm going to use a skill which stops it. This is difficult. A difficult choice. Very difficult choice. I need the heirlooms. I want to take back a journal page if possible. We could drop the museum coin, but I really don't want to do that. Guess you don't really need holy water, Tim. If you want to drop the holy water for the money? Not really. We'll take the gold over the emerald. And leave the jade. And now we rest. I think.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
It's very tempting to use a feast, but I have a bad feeling about that this run. So I think we're just going to have a full meal. Next, let's prevent the nighttime ambush to start by using Sanctuary. None of us are diseased. Eldritch Blood. Quickening. Sharpened Spear. Let's use Sharpened Spear for more crit. I think we'll use Bless on our Abomination. Or maybe, no, let's get Bless on our Plague Doctor. She's been missing a lot. Dr. Granola. Let's get your stress down a little bit. Destruction. We'll use a pep talk on destruction. Oh, look at that! Wow, that's actually a pretty good tip for Destruction 42K being an abomination. He definitely has a beast inside him. You have a little bit more stress as well, Dr. Granola. We have 1 point left, which is enough for Chant. Even though you're not religious, it still heals a little bit of that stress. And we rest.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We could get a map from this. There's also a chance of like a negative quirk, I think. We have a good scout chance, so I'm not actually going to risk this. I think you, Dr. Granola, have the best disarm chance. And you could use a stress recovery. Let's stun the back two immediately, attempting to stop him from shooting our marked target. We'll then... Do I want to vomit? Let's vomit. Or, no, let's stun the brawler. Let's attack the cultist acolyte, trying to get the bleed on her. We'll then try stunning the brawler again. Let's get a debuff on the Arbalist. I don't like your position, but we're just going to Absolution with you? Destruction? Let's zap one of these two. Dies in 2 rounds. We'll zap the Arbalist. Move you back a spot. Destruction. Your marked target's gone now. Move Charm for the win. Let's zap this one again.
A decisive pummeling.
We will get a Disrupting Blast debuff onto the defender, since it hasn't gone yet. And hit the cultist brawler. We'll vomit on these two. We'll Distorting Blast the brawler.
Masterfully executed.
Get that debuff on all of them. It's looking pretty good. We can afford to spend a turn doing Adrenaline Rush. Will zap the defender.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Let's vomit again. Good, he's dead when he activates. Let's heal the... Oh, let's actually do a good, decent heal on our... Which one? On our Hellion. We'll try a Noxious Blast. I want to end this battle, basically.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
We have to go north. Have to. That's not going to be the end of it, either. The last one we need is in one of these two rooms. I have to say, I really do like the change to the scouting. Even though we're scouting a whole lot, it's because I have a Runes Explorer here. With Highlight, that's a 45% chance to explore. And I like that... I guess I'm patting myself on the back that I lowered the chance for just a normal scout by like 20%. Because it really encourages you to lock quirks that let you explore. More traps. I don't have a good feeling about this one. Nope. We could get a journal entry from that, but I don't really have the inventory space for a second journal entry. Hello. We'll come back for you. We'll use some torches.
The light. The promise of safety.
Oh! Oh, God! Remember, this is one of the new creatures. Thank you again very much for making this ASD Griborovic. I really love the look of him. I like the maggots you see kind of bulging out of him. That looks fantastic. Alright, so this is going to be tricky. We obviously want to kill these two first. They do the most damage. Upon killing them, this one's going to begin spawning maggots to fill the roles that these used to fill. So I need to kill him while delaying everything else from attacking. Let's use a... What's your speed? 3. Speeds are 2. Debuff is only 10. What's your blight resistance? Oh god, 85. Let's toss a Noxious Blast. Actually, no. Let's use a Disorienting Blast on one of the Bone Soldiers. I'm going to vomit. We'll hit this one. And we'll zap him. So we let them all live. Oh, they have like a 13% chance to crit with that. Oh, I'm making the face like, please don't crit. Yes, he can't do anything back there if there's a full group. So I'm delaying him because I don't want him to actually do anything. Let's use a Noxious Blast. If we're lucky, he'll activate before the soldiers will activate. Slowly get you killed, that back there. That's unlucky. Oh, that's unlucky. Alright, let's shape change. And try to eat him. Shape change back. And use Absolution.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Heal the group. We all took a little bit of damage. Or, well, I'm sorry, the front two did.
This expedition at least promises success.
Money or portraits? We could also drop the medicinal herbs at this rate. I don't think we're going to probably need them. But, we'll hold on to them, I guess. So let's, we'll take the portrait. Oh. Oh, a fight in the room. Bad feeling about that. Currently, remember, in LUM, they stack. Nope. You don't want what that is. Maggots. Well, we might as well blight one of them.
to the pit.
Where all maggots come from. Let's zap this one. It's dead when it activates. It's worth it.
Another one falls. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Remember that maggots do not drop treasure. Oh, you're kidding me. Lots of wandering dead in this place.
The ground quakes.
I think that will die. Yep, now when it activates. This one's dead next round. So we can just heal stress, and etc., etc.
A momentary abatement.
Tried for a crit there.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I thought I would get a food check on the way back. Still haven't gotten a normal food check yet. Interesting. We have lots of curios. The last quest, sorry, the last quest item is going to be, I think I mentioned already, in one of those two, probably rooms. Oh, I did hold on to the medicinal herbs, and I'm actually really glad I did. We have 2 uses for them here. Let's, do I need all these torches? We can use a torch just to get it on the marked. And we'll use the medicinal herbs, which are supposed to be used here.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I think you can measure 500 gold. I'm just saying.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
A shovel and a torch? That's 325. But they are waiting to be spent, I suppose. Okay, let's start by trying to stun the brawler. We'll then vomit on those 2. I don't really want to shape change for this. I don't think we'll need to. Ooh, he went next. We will try bleeding the acolyte. She's dead when she activates. We'll then disorienting blast this arbalist.
A singular strike.
She's dead when she goes. He's going to be immune to the stun. But the front one won't be.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
I think it's like the first or second crit we've had from the enemies so far. Let's use a Noxious Blast. Stack that blight on him. Then we'll attack this one. We won't bleed him. Oh, I won't kill him either. And he's just barely not going to die. Good. We'll heal the group.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Now he's no longer a concern. Being at the 2nd rank. Damage him as well. We'll use Absolution. begin stacking that blight on him. The Arbalest is dead next round, so I don't need to worry about him too much.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We don't need what's in here. There's probably, it's just treasure, money. But there's also a chance to get thanatophobia from this, a negative quirk. So, and then I think there might be even a disease check in this. So I'm just going to leave it here. I don't, oh, can I actually use a shovel on it, maybe? No, okay. Well, we have plenty of items. Let's try key. No, how about holy water? No, okay. Well, then it stays here. I don't need what's in it. I don't think anything interacts with that. Nope. Never worth it. I want that scout chance as high as possible, because I'd like to know where I'm going. Oh, another one of you. Ah, we're gonna get lots of stress here, too, if I want to do this such that he's not that much of a concern. Let's shape change. And begin trying to eat this guy. I want him dead as fast as possible so I don't worry about maggots. Oh, I should have used the other... should have used disorienting on this one, Tim. Try bleeding him. He's dead now. He's dead now. Woo! Oh, fine. It's okay. It's okay. Let's try... Is he gonna die? He will if I use a blast on him. We'll shape change you back.
Confusion, nerves, panic.
Just want to get his stress down. We'll zap.
Be gone, fiend.
Wow, we'll kill the defender. Begin killing. I'm sorry, the defender. The courtier. Begin working on this one. We'll heal everyone. Pummel you. Let's use an emboldening vapors.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I'm willing to drop the torches for a citrine. This is basically one of the last rooms. We did get a scout here. We gotta go south, so we have another room battle to do. I also want to go north to see what these curios are. We'll go north to start. I'll leave the chest here for our return trip. I still have holy water. We'll leave that here too. Wow! Lots of urns at the very end. Oh, Tim, you dropped your torches. Oh, come on. So many respawns in hallways. Oh! This is not going to be an easy group. Lots of stress here all of a sudden.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
That's a really bad spot. I can't afford to move, though. We begin by trying to kill a brawler, if possible. Now we can move you back a spot. I'm gonna shape change. And we'll try... if I rake them. But it doesn't horror in LUM, instead just inflicts straight stress. Let's kill the corpse to pull that madman forward. Darn you! Even with my move charm, you still got us with that. Yeah! We're gonna eat him and kill him if we're lucky. Let's move you back. Stun the witch. I do not want any more stress. I remember saying some time ago that this looked like one of the missions where I wouldn't gain any stress, and instead, you got stress all over the place now.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. Surgical precision.
Surgical precision kneeling on the ground. Heal that bleed. Oh, we don't need the shovels, do we? No, there was not a single blockade in this location. We drop you. And do I want money? Or do I want heirlooms? We need heirlooms more than I need the 500 bucks. Though there's probably going to be emeralds in what's up ahead. Oh. I could drop the gold and risk we're going to get more emeralds from these two. But we're going to get gold from this treasure chest. You can drop the keys after the chest. We could drop the museum coin. The odds of that being a bag are so small. We'll drop the coin. We don't need two key. Well, this... it could be something that key interacts with. I'm thinking about marking with the question mark. We'll just use the holy waters. I told you we'd get some emeralds. We also have a ruby. That's worth a lot more than the citrines are worth. I want to bring back a journal page. Could drop the money, but we're gonna get more money up ahead. Probably get more citrines in the one coming up as well. The urn, I'm thinking. We'll drop the crests. We'll have a free spot after this holy water gets used. Minus 15% stress if torch is above 75. It's worth more money than the jades are worth, even if I never use it. But we might find more jades. So I'm just gonna leave the solar crown. Actually, we have spots, don't we? Yes, you do. Excellent, yes. Good call, Tim. Actually paying a little bit of attention there. Alright, we use that key.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
We won't keep the keys now. We'll just take the crests instead. I'm keeping Battlefield Medicine in case this is the collector. Let's use a disorienting blast on him back here to get his speed down. We'll vomit. That prot reduces his prot entirely. Can we kill him?
A devastating blow.
Yes, we can. Let's Absolution. Try to keep the stress a little lower. We'll get us this, we'll do some Noxious Blast. We will heal our Hellion. Try killing him, no luck. Oh, no luck. No luck. Oh, no luck. That was pretty funny, Tim. Oh, the Holy Water can be used. And we move on. In case there's a food check, I don't want to drop the food yet. Okay. Let's put the light out.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I can't afford to eat the food and not, like, because we could have a food check right ahead of us. So the question is, what do I want to do with these two items? I think we'll drop the Jades, and I actually will take the Deeds. They're more important at the moment. Or we could just finish another journal page. Oh, let's take the journal. Here it is. And we didn't get a food check. Oh god, Tim, there could have been a fight in here. You forgot all about that. Putting the lights out was a really bad idea, but thankfully, nothing happened.
A handsome reward for a task well performed. Tokens of hope recovered from the encroaching dark.
14,000 bucks and a few heirlooms as well. Oh, I don't like seeing that many question marks. Let's see what we picked up. Weak grip on life. Oh. Slow draw and rude armor. Those are decent on you. Just rude armor is. I don't like seeing slow draw. Cove Adventurer. Minus stress damage in the Cove. And Bloodthirsty. I have a good plan for Bloodthirsty. It's going to be one of those act-outs where you attack other party members. I think a 4% chance will be good.
Take advantage of this
Yeah.
faith-fueled charity.
Yeah.
It will not last.
Okay, so that item has to not be stackable. Because basically making all the religious stuff free is too good. Alternatively... Oh wait, no. This is fine. All Saints Day does not make the sanitarium free. Right, it just makes the church, the abbey free. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. All right. Now what happened? Where's our stuff that happened during the week? Season 13 went on a drunken bender and hasn't been seen since the previous evening. He also had anytime recovery 56 stress. Corey Jackson underwent effective DZ treatment, curing the fits. Magnus removed Mrs. Despot and locked Slugger. Gimult removed Winded and locked Cove Explorer. Destruction 42k and Sagwani are now level 2. Don't want them here. Okay, well done, team. A shame, Deezen, that you're missing. And what do we have in the Nomad Wagon? A Lum Trinket! Hey, we got lucky enough to find one. But we don't have the money to afford it. Lum Trinkets are very expensive if you want to purchase them. But they do show up on occasion here. That's really a shame. That's the yeah, that's one of the Jester ones. Probably one of the more balanced ones, if I'm being honest. Some of the trinkets are really strong. Like, I was tempted to change Lucky Coin and remove the accuracy bonus from it. Either the accuracy or... Yeah, the accuracy bonus is going to go. I'll probably make that change soon. Everything else is kind of like luck-based, but accuracy is skill-based, I think. So, yeah, I'll drop the accuracy. It's also one of the few trinkets that have, like, 5 bonuses on it, so that will probably be taken off. I think that's fine. Max bullet 25. Yeah, that's okay. All right, everyone. Well, that will do it for us. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.